traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
I am a huge Twilight Zone fan. Huge. It is my favorite show ever. I think it's one of the best shows ever created. So much has come from it. What you see in my hands right now is the Twilight Zone complete definitive collection. This is every single Twilight Zone episode ever created. All 5 seasons in their entirety. The original series aired from 1959 to 1964. Season 1, 2, 3, and 5 were all half-hour episodes. Season 4 contained full-hour episodes. I actually prefer the other seasons to 4 because 4 I felt dragged on a little bit, and half an hour was the perfect time frame for these episodes, and they got the point across real quick, essentially. Now, this contains all 156 episodes in their entirety, like I just said, plus special features. Okay, so now each one of these seasons pretty much contains about 5 discs. See, this 1, this 2, this 3, this 4, and disc 5. Oh, this one actually has 6 discs, but they all come with a pamphlet, which is pretty cool, that pretty much gives you a detailed rundown on the episodes themselves, and it has it in a pretty neat order. It has stills from each episode, so you know which one you want to get to, just in case you don't remember them by name. This pamphlet pretty much gives you a detailed explanation on the episodes. It gives you the title of the episode. It also, which I find really awesome, tells you the episode number and its original air date, which you can see right there. So October 2nd, 1959, that is when the first episode of Twilight Zone ever aired. That is Where Is Everybody? What I like also is that it shows you the names of the actors that appeared in the episode, and it also shows you a rundown on the bonus features of the episode as well. So on the back of the individual season boxes, it gives you a rundown on the episodes, and it also gives you the special features, well, the main special features on these episodes. So for example, right here, original unaired pilot version of Where Is Everybody with Rod Serling's network pitch, which is really freaking cool because they never showed these on TV unless you actually caught them when they first were released, and a lot of us weren't born in 1959, I can tell you that. So what's better than having the Twilight Zone box set?
Does anything exciting ever happen around here? It is quite possible.
But having the Twilight Zone companion guide, which is super crucial if you're a Twilight Zone fan, because this actually gives you a rundown on pretty much every single episode. It gives you a rundown on every single episode, tells you cool little tidbits on the episode that most people may not know, has stills from each one, and it just gives really cool facts that you may not have heard about within the series, but really awesome. Alright, so this book, I'm gonna open it up to a particular section because it has to do with this video. So this episode is titled In the Nick of Time. Its original air date was November 18th, 1960. It stars William Shatner.
And who is the best man for the job?
Me.
AKA Captain Kirk. But pretty much what I love about this book is that if you remember the Twilight Zone, you remember one big aspect of the show was the intros to the show by Mr. Serling himself. And this one actually says, "The hand belongs to Mr. Don S. Carter, male member of a honeymoon team en route across the Ohio countryside to New York City.
In one moment, they will be subjected to a gift most humans never receive in a lifetime. For 1 penny, they'll be able to look into the future. The time is now. The place is a little diner in Ridgeview, Ohio.
And what this young couple doesn't realize is that this town happens to lie on the outskirts of the Twilight Zone.
So this is why I love this freaking book. So the couple walks into a diner and they stumble upon a fortune-telling machine. Like all fortune-telling machines, they're BS.
It's not possible to foretell the future, is it?
That's up to you to find out.
But in the Twilight Zone, everything's different. The fortune-telling machine was actually called the Mystic Seer, and it's pretty freaking cool because I own it.
Well, what have we got here? The Mystic Seer.
The what? Well, let's try it, shall we?
It's a trap!
This is the Mystic Seer replica from the episode, and it's pretty cool. Really, really freaking cool. A little collector's item. Let me open this up so I can show you how it works, okay? This is the Mystic Seer figurine, and just like the episode, it is a bobblehead figure, which is pretty cool. As you can see, this looks demonic. It looks so freaking awesome, and if I were to ever see this at a bar or a restaurant diner, I would be so scared of it. But it's cool. It says, ask me a yes or no question. Does he or she love me? Will I become rich? Is my future bright? This is where the cards will come out of. As you can see, the 1 cent Mystic Seer.
You put a penny in, and out comes a card.
The cards pretty much were the ones that predicted your future. So what's pretty cool is the figurine actually comes with a certain amount of cards. It doesn't work like it does in the episode, which is kind of disappointing, but hey, what can you do? And the cards are pretty cool. See, so it says your chances are good. You may never know. It has been decided in your favor. It is quite possible. And the answer to that is obvious. It all depends on your point of view. That's up to you to find out. It has already been taken care of. So it's pretty cool because they give you real vague answers. They never give you a definite answer. And it's exactly how they did in the episode.
It has already been taken care of.
Swell.
But as you can see, it's an amazing, awesome figurine. Very, very cool.
Don, it's just a napkin holder in a little cafe in Ridgeview, Ohio.
Alright, and there you guys go. This has been Untouchable Force. And remember, rate, comment, and I'll leave this one to him.
Yeah. So I was just like, yeah, and I was like, sometimes, and I was like, yeah, like sometimes. And I was just like, oh, snap, this is Untouchable Force channel. Yeah, I should definitely subscribe. Yeah, just fucking subscribe. Just fucking subscribe already. What the fuck are you doing? Just subscribe.